One of the struggles for a lot of people is actually engaging with their connections or their friends on their online network, and that people actually struggle with what to say to start up a conversation or how to get them to their end goal. So in this video, I'm going to cover some of the tactics that I use and some of the ways that you can engage with people and get them towards that end goal. These strategies aren't my own. These are strategies that I picked up from my network marketing business and I've taken over to property. I find they really work well if you use them right. You've just got to position yourself in a different way. The first thing is using the 5-5-5 system. So this is when you're engaging with people in Facebook groups. So you want to find 5 groups that you want to be a part of, full of like-minded people. You want to engage on 5 posts. You want to comment on those posts, and when you want to use 5 words or more. So for example, if someone's posted in a Facebook group something like, I'm looking for a new book to read, any suggestions? You could post, hey, hope you're well. I've just finished reading The 5-Hour Workweek. It's a really good book. Would you like me to tell you more about what it's about? Or you could say something like, hey, just finished this book. It's called 5-Hour Workweek. What books have you read? Maybe we could swap a few. Something like that, something engaging. And you want to use open-ended questions, something that keeps the conversation going. So the aim is probably to get 2 or 3 replies from that person on that post. So for example, your comment, their comment, your comment, their comment, your comment, their comment. Then what you want to do is you want to send them a friend request, okay? So maybe check out the person's profile before and see if this is the type of person you want to have and you want to engage with, and someone that will help you towards your end goal. Again, being in really good Facebook groups with full of like-minded people will really help doing this. It kind of filters this out for you. You never want to sell straight away. A lot of people, when they connect with others, they'll message them straight away, normally a copy and pasted message, and they'll try and say something like, hey, I'm looking for joint venture finance. Would you be interested in checking out a few of my deals? But it can annoy quite a lot of people. A lot of people won't reply to you, get a lot of blanks, and then it's just a wasted connection. So what I use is, again, something I take from network marketing. It's called Lord. Okay. So first you want to approach them and say, hey Harry, how are you? Where are you from? They will answer. Then you want to say what they do for a living. So, oh, that sounds cool. What do you do for a living? Then you want to go to recreational. So you could say something like, I've never been to Swansea. What is there to do in Swansea? What do you do for fun in Swansea? I'm thinking of going down with the family. Then you want to go for dreams. Okay, so dreams is their goals. So you want to talk to them about what they're looking to achieve. Again, in property works great. So you want to say, what are you looking to achieve in property in 2021? This is a great time to be asking people about their dreams. It's the start of the year. It's a great time, and a lot of people will actually have them written down, so it's a really good time for you to ask. So those are the first 4 engagements. So you ask them their location, you ask them what they do for a living, their occupation, you ask them what they do for fun, so recreational, and then you ask them about their dreams. You don't sell then. That's another mistake a lot of people do. They think, right, I've interacted with them, I built a little bit of rapport, time to sell. No, they barely know you. So what you want to do is you want to have at least 5 interactions. This can be on posts, texts, messages, anything like that. You want to have 5 interactions with them and make sure that they keep interacting with you. This will build long-term rapport. It takes time, but you build up a pipeline. When I do this, I have a spreadsheet on Google Drive, and I track everything. So I track their location, their occupation, what they do for recreational, and their dreams. And I also track the dates and the times that I'm interacting with them to make sure I have those 5 interactions. You never want to sell. You always want to keep them interested in what you actually do. You want to tell them a decent amount of information, but you don't want to tell them too much too fast, because you want to keep them interested and you want to keep them wanting to know more. When it's finally time to ask them about whether they'd like to work with you, or if you're looking, again, we'll go for joint venture finance because it's what a lot of people are looking for at this time. So if you want to ask them about joint venture finance, you again want to have that end goal in mind. So you want to ask them politely. You don't want to sound pressuring, and you want to ask them as if you're talking to a friend or a mate. Really relaxed and keep it cool. Okay, after these 5 interactions, normally you will have built up enough rapport to actually ask them these questions. You don't want to sound forceful. So what I would do, for example, is I would invite them to a WhatsApp broadcast list. I'd say, for example, hi Harry, I know you're in property, I know you're investing, hope you're well. Maybe bring up a few other things that you've talked about in the past. So in your other interactions, if you talked about football, maybe bring up football first and then get into it. And then you want to ask the question, would you like to be added to my broadcast list if I come up any deals? Because I feel like we'd work well together. These 5 interactions are also a really good time for you to work out whether you can actually work with them and whether you're like-minded people and whether you will work well. So it's simple. Interact them using the 5-5-5 system. It works really well in Facebook groups, but it also works on Instagram. Maybe find, instead of 5 groups, you find 5 Instagram profiles of people that you want to interact with. LinkedIn have groups, so you can interact on lots of different platforms. Then you want to use LORD, so location, occupation, recreational, and their dreams. You want to use 5 interactions after that, so you want to interact with them 5 times to build up that rapport and to get to that friendship level. But you also want to be assessing whether you will work well together. And then you want to finally ask them the question. You don't want to make it too forceful. You want to make it sound light-hearted, and you want to make sure that they see you as a friend before you do this. I hope this video has been informational for anyone. Let me know in the comments below. We're going to go into building a personal brand and what type of content to post on your pages next week, so that will really set you up as well to have people interested in what you do and people actually asking you what you do and how can they get involved, rather than having to follow this step all the time. This is just a starting step to get things going. When you build up a really good personal brand, you'll find that people come to you rather than you actually have to go out looking. But I hope this has helped anyone who's looking to either raise finance. It can work in lots of other ways. If you're looking for investors, if you're looking for property deals and you want to build up relationships with sources, again, this can work really well. If you're a letting agent and you're looking to build up relationship with landlords, again, the same with rent to rent. It can really work for anything. Just apply it to whatever strategy you're using. A lot of the content I post on YouTube is actually exclusive to YouTube. You won't find this on any other platform that I'm on. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on for more content like this. And I hope everyone has a great day.